Hello and welcome to Route 1. We're the Journeymen. Today I'm joined by Sean Finch-Mean and Dan Osborne. Premier League, a huge weekend, well, a significant weekend at both ends of the table. I think there's only one place to start, and that's with yesterday's game, Liverpool and Tottenham. Dan, a Liverpool fan, not too happy about a few decisions. We'll come to that later. I'm going to start with Finch. Finch, what were your opinions of
Victor Wanyama?
Wanyama?
I like, regardless of what happened in that match, can we just not get over? Like, I don't want to get over Victor Wanyama.
It's the best thing he's done since his Twitter account.
Yeah, I mean, that's when he scored. Somebody that I follow, like a journalist I follow, just put up an emoji of spaghetti. I was like, you're dead
literally
right.
what he's known
You're dead
for.
right. You're dead right.
Can you feel the force of that goal?
Fuck off. That was it. That was a great chill.
That was a great
They need to bring that back.
Yeah.
Okay.
But yeah, that was. It's just. It really did remind me of Rooney against Newcastle. It's just obviously not with Rooney, like when he wanted to just, kick the referee's head in that time. But
So he kicked the ball's head in.
Yeah, but this was just
It
pure,
was
just strike.
Brute
It was
force.
just so-
Thunder bastard. It was
He
just a
will,
thunder
as I
bastard.
said, people have been kind of criticising Carriers for the punch out. I was like, no, he got it like 25 yards out. I think he couldn't have caught that. The ball was hit way too hard. You will give Wanyama that chance 100% of the time.
Yeah.
He's never going to hit that again.
I would blame Carries. I think it was a catchable one.
I don't think it was. I think he got it far enough out, especially because one, Oxlade-Chamberlain lets Wanyama run right past him, and two, when the ball's cleared out, Chan sticks his foot out and misses the ball. I thought Oxlade-Chamberlain only played 15 minutes. I think it was his worst game for Liverpool. He was really poor.
He's
But-
coming right back down to earth. Ever since
But,
that City match.
But it was just, it's one of those goals that you can't stop. Like, Spurs had two shots all game outside of penalties, and they were both from outside of the box, and one of them was a shot that went straight into Carrick's hands, and the other was that.
Yeah.
You can't stop that.
No, you genuinely can't. That's why I wouldn't particularly blame anybody, because it's like, if
Yeah,
that ball's dropping to most players, it's not going to go in. Especially Victor Wanyama, a fella who doesn't score goals.
It's someone isn't that blame for every goal, and nobody's that blame for that goal.
No.
I think the worst goalkeeping error of the weekend, or that game, was Lloris for the Salah second
Sorry,
goal.
every time you say Larry's, I'm like, Larry's Carriers.
Yeah.
That is confusing.
Yeah, but I think Lloris is one who doesn't get a lot of criticism, and I think for that goal he was incredibly poor. I mean, Salah's goal was brilliant, don't get me wrong, but
when he gets to Lloris looks really small in the goal.
yeah, he's not the biggest keeper.
No, but he doesn't make himself big at all.
But like, he's gone.
But that's the thing. In that situation, you don't just go like,
down.
down.
He's got to dive with his feet there. Like,
you've
why
got
is he going that
exactly.
way? Like?
If you go and your hands are going like that,
Yeah.
I was taught back, in my youth, make yourself big.
But he made Salah's mind up for him. He's just like, he's gone down this way. The only way Salah can put it is just straight over him. He's got down at his feet.
Like,
and block him.
exactly.
It was a tough move to get in that position for Salah, but it wasn't a tough finish.
No.
No, not at all.
I don't think the defending was particularly good either.
It's not,
No, I think
Spurs
it's
defense
it's
good attack.
Yeah, like I think people are too quick to criticise defenders. If everyone was perfect defending, there would be no. So
I think like in that situation, you're rightfully pussyfooted around Salah because you touch him, you go down. It's a penalty. Like, that's what it is.
There could have been a penalty right before the ball was played off. Dele Alli's hand before that.
Oh yeah.
Probably should have been.
Looked like
it went through.
It's one you could see given and not given. Okay, talking about penalties, there was
penalties you could see given or not given.
Oh no.
Okay, I know what Dan's opinion are on this, so I'm going to let you rattle on for a bit, and then we'll come in with the devil's advocate.
First penalty. Ball goes through the Kane. He bounces off Lovren on the way, and there's a dispute about this because Kane was in an offside position when it was played from a Spurs player. Right? Did you see this?
Yeah.
Yeah. So Kane is in an offside position when the Spurs player touches it. If it just deflected off Lovren and went to him, he'd be offside because it's when the last Spurs player touches it. But apparently, technically, he's onside because Lovren deliberately played the ball to him, which he didn't. Lovren tried to intercept it and it hit him, but because Lovren made a move for the ball, it counts as Kane being onside.
It's the next phase.
I've never seen the rule applied that way.
I don't.
I've
it is a
I've
rule.
seen
Letter
it,
law,
it
it's
is.
right, but I think the rule is stupid because Lovren doesn't
Lovren
do that.
doesn't.
So
Yeah,
it's not behind him.
Yeah, and then plus you've got to look at, are you actually in control of the ball? I always saw it as control of the ball.
If you gain possession and then go to pass it back to your
it's
goalkeeper
like
or something.
it's like, if you were watching the Super Bowl yesterday and there's that whole catch rule thing, it's like the chap quite clearly has the ball in his hands. He's put 2 feet down or he's put it on the deck. But they're like, oh no, we have to keep on watching.
Lovren was never in possession or control of the ball.
Yeah, exactly. Whereas like the people who had the ball in the Super Bowl, they were quite clearly in possession.
Yeah,
it just popped out of hand a little bit.
And the other thing is, let's say Lovren gets that touch on it, Kane isn't there and Karius picks it up. is it a back pass? No, of course not.
No.
So you can't say he played it behind.
The only thing is, if VAR was in play for that game, I think they would have.
I think because I think if you look back and you go, well, like it is. It's not. It's the next phase of play.
Yeah.
So
the whole rules of football, the laws of football are up to a judge, which is the referee, and I think looking at that and saying, yeah, Lovren played the ball there is way too by the book. I think common sense says no, he didn't.
No, I think common sense should prevail, but the problem is about like say VAR and stuff like that, and then referees. It's like common sense is different for each fucking referee.
Yeah.
Moss was fucking referee. Terrible game.
Oh yeah,
terrible fucking game.
I mean, did you see the 2-footer from Ben Davis?
Yeah,
it wasn't even a foul.
I did see it. Yeah.
I'm not saying
I think Gary Neville was going chatting about it.
Yeah, Gary Neville was like, "Oh, but he got the ball. When has that been the rule?"
Gary Neville loves saying things about Liverpool.
Gary Neville was going mad when they got the second penalty. I like Gary Neville as a pundit. I think he's a bad commentator.
I think he's a good commentator, just not when it's United.
I think he's a good commentator when somebody scores like a great or important goal, because the chap just can't enunciate, so it's just noises. It is just noise.
So the first penalty.
Just on that first penalty, what did you think of Kane's penalty itself? I thought it was fairly ballsy from Karius.
Karius said in the interview afterwards he watched Kane and he says in big games he tends to go down the middle of the penalties, which I thought was smart from Karius. Good save.
It is so ballsy for a keeper to stay.
As I was saying, I've only seen 2 keepers save a ball down the middle in recent years, and both of them were Liverpool goalkeepers. Mignolet earlier in the season against Vardy.
Dudek technically did it back in the day.
Yeah, he went. And then
he went. Yeah, but he went. Yeah, no, it's like
I'm going to do a bit of a Finch thing here. Do you remember the 2010 FA Cup final?
Oh, that was
Sligo.
That was the best save down the middle I've ever seen. That was, like, in fairness, he saved every penalty. Kieran Kelly saved 4 penalties that day. But he went, and then it was up and he was like, yeah.
But yeah, I also, when Kane gets through for the penalty, I think, had he kept moving and let Karius clear him out, it's a penalty. But Karius almost doesn't touch him, he just jumps over him and falls over.
I don't think you can argue.
I'm not going to argue that one.
Karius had committed himself.
Yeah, because I think Kane could have easily taken the contact anyway. I'd almost be more incensed with how Lamela won his penalty than Kane did, despite there being more contact in the Lamela.
I think it was clumsy from Van Dijk.
I think it was clumsy to an extent, but also he couldn't do much more. He had to clear the ball.
Yeah, he wasn't aware of what.
But it's always anticipation in defending is very important. It's like Lamela goes for that ball because he goes, if this chap tries to clear it, my leg is here. It's a penalty.
Yeah, I think it's a penalty again by the book. I just think it's a frustrating way to concede a penalty because Lamela clearly has no interest in the ball. He just wants to get kicked.
Yeah, I think he's smart to do. He has to be.
Liverpool had plenty. Like there was throw-in that they should have cleared first of all.
Yeah, but
and
then can't blame. That's like saying, oh well, they weren't good anyway. So
no, but like it was.
You have to look.
They put themselves in that position that they had to clear wildly, and then they took Van Dijk takes a wild swing at the ball without really knowing what's around him and takes out Lamela. I think you can't really.
I mean, but in fairness, I like Van Dijk is like he goes full on swing, but he's so quick to retract the foot.
That's what almost got it.
That's what it looks like.
He does hit him, but he was so.
Like if he's like, if that's a half a second between it being a penalty and then not being a penalty.
From the linesman's angle, it does look stonewall. Like it literally looks like.
I have thought about it in that. Let's say a player's through. I was thinking, player's through on goal. He goes to shoot, and then the defender sticks his foot in front of him, doesn't get the ball, but the player kicks the defender. That's not a free out to the defender. That's a penalty.
Yeah.
But is this not the same situation where Van Dijk goes to kick the ball and Lamela jumps in front of him and takes the kick?
No, but I think it's anticipation, and plus if the ball is there, and because Lamela nicks the ball away.
He doesn't touch the ball.
What, doesn't it?
No. He's not very. I'm almost certain. I'm pretty sure he's not even that close. The ball's just flying past him.
Really? I thought like he got in front of Van Dijk because that's where the ball was. If he doesn't,
the ball was going by. But
if he doesn't touch it, he gets himself in between. Yeah, if you get yourself in
more
between
space,
the defender and the ball as well.
There's well more space between Lamela and the ball than Lamela and Van Dijk.
See, but the thing is, like, if he gets himself in between the ball and the defender, and the defender tries to kick the ball, and in the process kicks the player, it's a penalty.
Yeah, but I don't think. I think it's almost like an off-ball incident type thing. I don't think Lamela was near the ball. But again, I'm not going to complain about that one too much. Because this is the other thing people have been putting on Twitter that Lamela was technically offside. But it's like, remember Lacazette's offside earlier in the season? I was like, you're never going to get
that. It's such quick. I did think it presented Klopp with an excuse to
I don't care what managers say. It's the most boring thing in the world.
No, but Klopp is the most like.
I don't care. You'll say that about every manager. You said that about Pochettino. You said that about Mourinho this morning.
Mourinho loves an excuse. To be fair, I
think Pochettino might be the only manager in like the top 6, maybe. Wenger's kind of copped on a bit now. He's used to it now. He doesn't give up volleys at this stage.
I just think constantly talking about managers being in the headlines facilitates the headlines, and it's pointless. I'd rather talk about the match.
Yeah, but I think Klopp is the most like bipolar. You see him after Salah's second goal running in the touchline. I can't stand it. I don't like that.
Celebrating's fine.
No, but it's over the top.
I think celebrating's fine.
Shalom, you can't say that.
I can't say that.
You can't say over the top autism.
I just blanked him out. I just heard over the top, didn't hear autism.
It's like look at me, my team is
I'm not going to begrudge somebody for celebrating.
I know, like,
and it doesn't make sense to complain.
I understand what you. Well, maybe not.
I don't.
Actually, no, because I did.
You did say that.
David
Wagner versus Jurgen Klopp is German autism.
Autism therapy.
I just don't get the whole complaint of he's happy when Liverpool score and sad when they concede.
No. It's when Liverpool score, it's look at me on class. Then when they concede, it's look at. Because Mourinho takes a lot of flack for that, and I don't like Mourinho. I'm like, as a United fan, I do not like Mourinho, but he takes a lot of flack for that, and Klopp doesn't. So it's just annoying.
I think Klopp puts himself out there too much, so that when this happens, I know you don't give a fuck, but I mean, like, if you're leading the team, you like.
It's like the part you dance in the cup final. It comes back to bite you when you get.
Yeah, it does come back to bite you.
I think as long as the players are happy with him, which they seem to clearly be, then it doesn't matter.
It's not even that, like.
It's not affecting the football. Liverpool didn't lose because Klopp celebrated.
No, they lost because he doesn't know how to coach defenders.
Yeah, and he really that has been swept under the rug a bit. But
it hasn't. It's literally
every headline. It is the biggest problem.
Anyway, moving on to the other side, to Tottenham, and a player that I really don't like. In Dele Alli.
Nobody likes that.
Me particularly. I mean, I wish a lot of bad things upon that kid, but
do you wish his videos get leaked?
Yeah, I'm going to talk about the video. Is very funny, to be fair. But he's not that kind of guy. Like he's not.
I do kind of feel bad for him because he's doing nothing wrong.
He solicited it as
Was it a prostitute?
It was a prostitute.
I think they said it was.
It is a prostitute.
There's no way to prove it though.
Fair play.
His dive
just make sure we pinpoint this video just in case he starts going at like publications and shit. We don't want to get done in.
I don't think you'll ever see this stuff. To be fair,
who knows?
If we get sued by Dele Alli, that's more success than we can ever imagine.
That's true.
Yeah.
And plus,
that's good publicity. So Dele, sue away.
And then plus, if we get done for hate speech with regards to autistic people, forget about it. Dele Alli and autistic people, forget about it.
Anyway, his dive was fairly abysmal. I don't know. Like he's actually just become.
He is the word. Like there's a lot of Premier League players that I truly dislike. Yeah. But Dele Alli is top 5.
If he wasn't English, he'd be out of the league. He'd be rushed out by the media.
Yeah, I mean, because they'd be like...
He'd be like Luis Suarez.
He'd be like Suarez, but not nearly as good.
No. Yeah. And I think Leo is a big advocate for saying he's a huge potential. I don't think he's as good as he's made out to be. He's a good player, but I don't think he'll ever be well.
It was last season that kind of goes, oh no, where is he going to go from here? It's like you look at like him this season is what I expected from Kane after his first goal scoring season. I was like, it's never gonna last. I didn't expect a complete drop off like Ali. I expected him to score maybe 10 goals a season.
Yeah, like a decent.
He goes missing in big games a lot of the time. Just a quick mention: Harry Kane 100 goals in less than 140 Premier League games. That's fucking incredible.
Kane also went missing. He was terrible. Genuine. I don't know if this is true, but I did read he had like 6 or 7 touches in the game, including 2 penalties and 3 kickoffs. Like he was brutal.
He still took a lot of balls.
That's what I mean. Big balls.
That's the thing that bothers you, because people say, oh well, the penalty that shouldn't have been possibly is the Kane one. The one where Kane gets fouled, the first penalty, and people are like, oh well, that doesn't matter because it was saved anyway. But say that penalty hadn't occurred at all, chances are he'd go down the middle for the second and Karius has it because he had a red.
Chances are if it doesn't
occur,
that means
I always
go butterfly effect for that kind of thing. It's like if he doesn't do that.
As I said, as soon as Wanyama scored, even before that, I was thinking, I'd take a draw here, and I would have taken the draw after the Wanyama.
I think he definitely would have taken a draw after the penalty.
Yeah, because it's a fantastic goal, and a draw is fine for Liverpool because it's the whole idea is that they're ahead of Spurs with 2 points. Spurs are the one who need to catch up. Liverpool can just keep that gap and it's fine.
See, this is like, okay, are we finished with this match?
Yeah, I finished there.
Because to segue onto just talking about Chelsea, that was the result that Chelsea
really
needed. Completely
and
needed. They have to go and win this one.
Yeah.
Like, it's of utmost importance that Chelsea win.
after the absolute whatever that was against Bournemouth,
capitulation.
Jesus Christ, like
fuck me. You can't like
genuinely taken apart.
yeah, and you can't expect to finish top 4
and lose 3 of them
at home to Bournemouth as
I
well.
think Conte has just lost any enthusiasm for that.
Yeah,
club.
I don't think he's going to be there after next year.
Oh
I
no,
think-
there's
I
no
think
chance.
He made that statement the other day saying, I'll sign your contract if the club come out and back me. And the club coming out and backing a manager is the worst thing that can ever happen to a manager.
Yeah, it was always what the Mick McCarthy situation was like. That's always what I
If a
always
club
remember.
ever says we're fully behind them, he's getting sacked in a week.
Well, I think he'll make it to the end of the season.
Oh, yeah, he
well, depending on how they do in the Champions League.
No, because then
I think Chelsea might have a bit more mercy because it's Barca in the Champions League.
yeah, true.
I think
losing the Barca is no shame.
No.
yeah, exactly. But
Especially
you've got to.
against Barca.
I think they've got to look at like how are they looking at the end of say
May or March or
Right.
April.
probably well maybe not maybe it's a bit too late to sack a manager.
No, there's
I
no
don't-
point.
I think
don't-
after the Champions League, depending on league results, rather than
Yeah,
like,
if they're out of the top 4 by mid-March, he could be in trouble. But,
yeah.
I don't see a point in sacking him this late.
Going to talk about the other side of the table. West Brom are in massive
in
trouble.
the shit, man.
Pretty
My
happy.
only thought, I'm actually pretty happy. I think their fans have gotten way too big for the boots. Like,
They're never too big for the boot.
no, like they,
Too big for their baggies.
like what they've been in the Premier League since 2010.
Yeah,
They've forgotten the noughties when they were the biggest yo-yo club.
they were the epitome
of a yo-yo club, and like stability of 8 seasons in a row in the Premier League, and they're expecting
I
top
think-
8, it's just not
Yeah.
like it's
I mean,
not.
I think Alan Barrington just breeds arrogance through a whole club.
True.
It's the whole like I understand where you would come from in a kind of like Pulis will get you 40
Stability.
points. He'll get you 40
Yeah.
points. It's like you want to go next level.
Yeah.
Next level is not Alan Pardew. Next
Also,
level is sorting yourselves
You're not
out.
going to go next level if you sack Pulis halfway through a season.
No.
Do it in the summer.
I mean,
Exactly.
they were never going to get top 8 where they were when they sacked
No.
Pulis. Like the best they could hope for was a 15th or 14th kind of position. So
And
just keep them
I don't-
and then change it in the summer.
I don't think acquiring Sturridge was a great idea. I think they could have. If you're going to get somebody, if you're going to get someone who you need to rely on, get someone who's reliable. Don't get someone who's going to be injured for half his
They
time.
do need goals though, and they.
And I think you've got a strike. If you're going a loan deal, Daniel Sturridge, it's a swing, and if you miss, you miss because he's got if he's fit, he's going to call.
If he comes in and gets 10 goals between now and the end of the season, they stay up. It's a masterstroke. And
Yeah,
they're taking
but
a
that's the
massive
thing.
risk.
I know that he won't.
Yeah.
But if he even gets 5 goals, and those 5 goals could lead to 1-0 wins.
He's an absolute shell of a player.
He's not fair.
He scored more goals in his 13-14 season than he has since.
Yeah, he's
in 3.5 seasons.
He's too injury prone, and he's just mental.
And I think
he's
that, plus
mentally-
I think that season, everything like obviously it was Suarez's team,
Yeah.
but everything suited
Sturridge.
Sturridge.
Yeah.
It was like when he played for Chelsea, but he played on the wing. But he played well on the wing. He obviously wanted to
when
play
he's
up
when he's
front.
not the focal point, he does well because all 4 defenders went for Suarez in every touch, and Suarez stuck at 10 more goals than him.
I just can't believe. Like, did you see the game? West Brom and Southampton? No.
Yeah.
The goals, the two of the goals were decent. Lamina's goal was the cracker top corner.
He scored.
Yeah.
Oh, man, I don't like him.
Do you think Jimmy's going on the plane? Oh, James Wardy-Prowse?
Yeah.
No.
Yeah,
I don't
I think he is
If it's
schlepped on. He's going to Liverpool next
Yeah.
year.
If it means Harry Kane doesn't have to take the set pieces, then yeah.
He's like...
His free kick was good.
he-
I think Foster beating him.
He kind of
his side
reminds.
was
Yeah,
bad.
you're obviously not near the same level, but he reminds me of like a David Beckham type. He just really hit a ball.
Yeah, like you
He's
could
not-
wheel,
he's not-
wheel him on. You could
yeah.
wheel him on for a set.
He's not particularly athletic. He's not super quick or great
He's not
defensive.
like, technically that gifted.
Yeah, he
like,
can just hit a ball really fucking well.
But that's something that England need. They need someone to go to. Like, listen, I don't think he starts,
No.
but I think he's the kind of maybe an extra time you
They've
bring him
kind of,
on.
I think they've struggled on set pieces since Gerrard went, because he was their set piece. That game was a great one.
And even like say like you're missing Lampard as well,
Yeah.
and then even furthermore you go
Rooney.
like Rooney, like a Hargreaves even. You're like
As good as Stephen's goal was, it was a good ball in from Ward-Prowse. I think it was Ward-Prowse, and a good header. But I've never seen West Brom like concede from a corner so meekly. Like it's just like what's going on? Like
Gazi scored, didn't he?
Gazi scored the opener.
Yeah. And he's great. He's brilliant in the air.
He's a big boy.
Yeah.
He is a big.
It's a very West Brom kind of player, like big brain.
He's a huge joke.
Talking about
Egypt's best player.
Of all time, what about Abutrika?
How many?
Amir Zaki.
Amir Zaki was so good
for 6 months. He was great.
Are West Brom gonna stay up? I don't think they will. 3 wins after 26 games.
I'm looking at the table.
It's so hard.
Because you don't know, there's about 8 teams that could go
down.
down.
14 to 24 points now, but they're 4 points adrift.
Over the next 4 sets of fixtures, there are 12 different teams that could end up in the bottom 3.
Yeah, which
is fucked. I hope it stays that way to the end. I hope it's big.
Because you look and you're like, okay, City are running away with the league. So
yeah, let's go on. Top 4, who cares?
But the league's not.
But top 4 there's
top
and Arsenal. I know. Listen, but that was a convincing win against everything. I know, but like, and the signings.
They do have Spurs next.
Yeah, but a team
if they beat Spurs, then nobody knows.
A team I really think are they're finished. Well, not finished, but I don't see much hope of them staying up as Huddersfield. Yeah. I think since the turn of the year, they've lost 4 on the trot now.
Yeah, and it's not like I know the games that they were playing. Obviously,
not
like,
easy.
when they played Liverpool, when they played United, Liverpool at home, they were at home, weren't they? Against Spurs, it's like. That's a game that you don't think we can win, like we're gonna win this. It's like
give it a go.
But you can because Liverpool can't play against the lower.
They didn't give it a go. They were the worst. It's the worst performance I've seen in Anfield in years. It was like they at 2-0 down. They were still just sitting back and defending as if they were happy with it.
That's what happened against Chelsea when they were playing at the. I don't know what is it called, the John Smiths now? Is it the McAlpine?
John Smiths.
The McAlpine is what it was called back in the day.
But
Architectural Award 1994. That's
always
my bit of trivia about their stadium.
So you really hope they don't go down.
Just like I keep saying
I think it's specifically focused on the weekend. Losing 2-0 to United away, it's not unexpected. It's not a bad result. But if you actually look at the stats and watch the game, they didn't have a shot on target. They had 20% of the ball against United. They dominate the ball against small teams, but they're not particularly possession.
I think if they can make a good run, beat a few of the teams they should beat, they might do okay.
Well, it's also a case of you look and you're like where are they going to go? Aaron Moy is quite clearly the only player that could create something like a Tom. I wouldn't back a Tom Ince.
Or even a Pritchard, a lot of money on a player that's not been proven.
Exactly.
Honestly,
I don't understand.
I don't know if I'm thinking of Brighton players or Huddersfield players because they're the same team to me right now. But who does Pascal Gross play?
That's
Brighton because he's great.
He's proper and but that's the thing. They even signed Jurgen Lakadia
they spent a lot of money,
but Huddersfield spent money on Alex Pritchard. It's like I know Lacadia's never played the Premier League, but he scores goals. Like, he does score goals, and at a level whereby I know it's not similar. It's probably similar to Championship, but the kind of next level.
For a bottom.
Exactly, and they signed proper as well, and he's done great guns for them. So it's kind of. Proper has played with Lakadia.
I also just don't see. I really don't know who else is going to go down.
It's hard to.
Like Southampton are like 18th right now.
No, they're up to 14th. One win brought them up to 14th.
They were 19th last week.
I love how they got rid of Puel for finishing 8th
and a League Cup final.
And a League Cup final, and then Pellegrino. I love.
Yeah, they need to stay
they got to a League Cup final. They got to a League Cup final with Gabbiadini and Shane Long.
I mean, in fairness,
he was balling. They should have won the League Cup final.
They should have won the League Cup final.
This
Well, that was at 2-0 to be fair, or 2-1, so it would have been a butterfly effect again. But they equalised anyway.
But I think at this level, always does influence again.
Yeah,
not necessarily.
I don't think they would. They should have won the game based on the actual run. Anyway, talk about League Cup final. United. I want to talk about Mourinho for a minute because he dropped Pogba, and I think as bad as Pogba was against Tottenham, this is the most classic Mourinho deflecting blame for his own tactical mistakes on Wednesday night. He played Pogba as part of the midfield too.
Yeah, and
against Tottenham. He's not a defender. He's not a defensive midfielder.
The whole team was bad against Tottenham. You can't call one player on the whole team.
No,
I think
Pogba was overrun, particularly because he doesn't have the positioning to play in that.
And he wants to make a show of listen, nobody's
untrackable,
too big.
Nobody's bigger than the club except me.
But
he makes a defensive change for a home game against Huddersfield. He's just play one defensive midfielder. They're not going to be. It's like you just need one player to sit. Let Pogba do what he wants against Huddersfield.
You could wheel Michael Carrick on just sitting there in a wheelchair and be like, okay, just move around.
I don't even particularly need a defence. Like City would not play anyone defensively in mind.
Yeah.
Like, when City have Huddersfield at home coming up soon enough, I think. Or
he'll
win about 6-0.
He'll play Fernandinho, but he'll be like.
But like if you
look
at Fernandinho's average positioning, like,
get your goal.
City play a front five essentially.
Yeah.
Like I've never seen a midfield three that looks so unbalanced in Fernandinho, David Silva, and De Bruyne do so well.
Yeah. It works. It just works.
But like they're so small.
Yeah.
Everyone knows that Huddersfield going away to Old Trafford, going away to Anfield. They're just going to sit there. Like.
Is Fernandinho tall or small?
I think he's like 5'9".
But he seems like he's 6'1".
He stands beside David Silva.
But it's just not what it is. De Bruyne is probably the tallest.
Yeah.
Tallest.
De Bruyne is a pretty physical player, in fairness, though.
Yeah.
He's not a great defender, but he'll get stuck in. He's a bit like a Lamela kind of.
He's actually a better defender than people, or like defensive.
It's just because he's so good at attacking. Which is why
he can do a bit of everything.
Yeah.
He's the best player in the league.
Yeah. Well, I think Hazard, but
I don't.
Not this year.
No. I think he's a shoe in for player of the year, and Salah's unlucky that City are so far ahead.
Yeah.
And just on Salah, he's 21 goals. Can he break the 31 goal record?
I don't think he will, but he can.
12 games left to score 12 goals or 11 goals.
Yeah. I think he can. I think he can beat Harry Kane. He's only one goal behind Harry Kane still, which is pretty impressive.
But that's ridiculous. It is ridiculous.
He's in all Liverpool games. He's got 37 goals and assists in 35 games. In his first season.
I haven't seen him for Chelsea. Yeah. I did not see this coming.
Like, I had seen him for Chelsea, and I laughed.
This is what I don't understand though. It's like give them a chance. He played and he did 6 starts. 6 starts, scored a double in one match.
That was the.
That was
Chamberlain.
The 6th goal.
Yeah.
Chelsea only signed him because other teams wanted him, and 2 because he dicked them for Basel.
Yeah,
that was 8.
Oh yeah, but he was dicking everybody when he got back.
Fucking quick.
Yeah,
that's all he had.
But this is the
league is little players that Mourinho got rid of.
I just don't understand. Like Mourinho. What are you looking at? I mean, like the Lukaku thing is like 27 million for Lukaku. Yeah, take that all day long. De Bruyne, just send him out on loan again. Yeah. Do a Chelsea thing. Send him
out to Vitesse. Like everyone goes to Vitesse.
Yeah, Lukaku's like he's bought Lukaku back now and all.
Yeah, exactly. Do him like a Torgan Hazard thing. I know probably Torgan Hazard's actually signed for Borussia Mönchengladbach.
Or Christensen.
Christensen. 2 years in Germany.
Chelsea are pretty infamous for sending players out on loan for a long time.
Why did they not give De Bruyne? I don't know. But anyway, I think we're at half an hour, so I probably should wrap this up.
Marco Marin.
Marco Marin had
his
4 separate loan spells, and he was still at Chelsea. Yeah. He got more game time in like 2012 than he really should have. He's playing at Olympia. I don't even think he's playing at Olympia.
His dribbling was pretty good though.
He was the German Messi.
Yeah,
he was the German.
I loved him.
See, do you remember Lewis Holtby?
Yeah.
That's a weird one.
Yeah. Oh, he's at Hamburg now,
because he was like, everybody was like, oh, better than Julian Draxler. Don't get Draxler, get Holtby.
I remember he played for Fulham against United in that famous 81 cross game.
Oh,
he set up the first goal.
Alright,
good ball.
On that note, we're going to wrap it up. See you tomorrow for Leo McGuinn's case study on Bosman transfers.
Yeah. I don't know what.
I don't know. I think that's what he's doing. I haven't heard it recording. He said he was doing Bosman, so
he was doing, but he was fucking J-Man.
Alright.
Okay. See you Wednesday for Route 1.